As Church of England clergy, we have a strong interest in the ethics of investments made by the Church Commissioners and the Church of England Pensions Board on our behalf. This week, governments from around the world will meet in Bonn for the next round of UN climate talks. The Paris Climate Change Agreement, which was signed by 195 countries in December 2015, included a commitment to hold the increase in the global average temperature to well below 2°C, and to pursue efforts to limit the temperature increase to 1.5°C above pre-industrial levels. A lot has happened since then. We have witnessed the shameful decision of the President of the United States to withdraw from the Paris Agreement. Average global temperatures have risen to more than 1°C above pre-industrial levels. Extreme weather events, which are becoming more frequent as a result of climate change, have had devastating impacts, leading to loss of life and severe destruction in the U.S. and the Caribbean, Africa, South Asia, and as close to home as Ireland. We believe that churches and other investors can and should support the shift from fossil fuels to clean alternatives through their investment policies. Although the Church of England divested from companies involved in the extraction of coal and tar sands in 2015, it continues to hold significant investments in major oil and gas companies. While many of us believe that the Church should divest from all fossil fuel companies for ethical reasons, we are especially concerned about its continued investment in the U.S. oil and gas company ExxonMobil. A recent Harvard academic study shows that Exxon knew about the risks of climate change in the 1970s, yet misled the public for decades. It say that the company sought to cast doubt on the climate science, taking out paid editorials in major U.S. newspapers questioning whether global warming was real and caused by humans. Exxon's board of directors has advised shareholders to vote against all resolutions on climate change since 1990. The financial risks of investing in fossil fuels are also increasing. A recent Carbon Tracker report, 2 Degrees of Separation, showed that 5 out of 6 major oil and gas companies are risking more than 30% of potential investments, with a value of $2.3 trillion, on projects that are not aligned with the Paris Agreement targets. ExxonMobil risks wasting between 40% and 50% of its future spending. Time is running out to prevent the worst impacts of climate change. While some governments and companies pursue policies that are leading us in the wrong direction, the Church of England is uniquely placed to show moral leadership through its investment policies. Now is the time for decisive action. We call on Church of England investors to take the lead and immediately divest from ExxonMobil. Bishop David Atkinson, Bishop Michael Doe, Bishop Maurice Sinclair, Bishop Graham Cray, Bishop James Jones, Richard Coles, Peterborough, Olivia Graham, Oxford, Sam Wells, London, Tom Ambrose, Ellie, Christine Bainbridge, Oxford, Richard Bainbridge, Oxford, Michael Bailey, Sheffield, Chris Bryce, London, Elizabeth Busman, Europe, Francis Buxton, Will Lesbin, Chase Winchester, Alan Crawley, Guildford, Leslie Crawley, Guildford, Barbara Doubtfire, Oxford, Christopher Evans, Oxford, John Flitcroft, Birmingham, David Garner, Birmingham, Giles Goddard, Southwark, Chris Hallowell, Blackburn, Keith Hebden, Leicester, Margot Hodson, Oxford, John Hughes, Manchester, Francis Jakeman, Oxfordian, James Carlisle, Christine Latham, Southwark, Andrew Lennox, Coningham, Birmingham, Jonathan Nicholas, Birmingham, John Nightingale, Birmingham, Bertrand Olivier, London, Mike Perry, Salisbury, Debbie Plummer, Leeds, Salem, Ray, Southwark, Liz Radcliffe, Oxford, Gordon Randall, Winchester, Alex Randall, Bissell, Winchester, Matthew Rhodes, Birmingham, Seville, Blackburn, Rosemary Shaw, Southwark, Dempstead, Oxford, Anne Stevens, London, Bilthorne, Gloucester, Julian Williams, Winchester, Sonia Ratton Street, Albans, Andrew Yates, Truro. Join the debate via email guardian.letters@theguardian.com. Read more Guardian letters. Click here to visit goo.com letters.